Gucci, see me loopy. I can't let a nigga shoot me, I'm in a two-seat. And before I speak about it, rather grab it loosely. Dirty crib, but a dip if I'm in a hoopty.
Yo, Boruto episode 189 just dropped for the Boruto anime, and wow, we're finally here. It took us almost 4 years for this character right here to appear in anime for the first time, not counting the time skip. And it's so crazy because Kawaki is so powerful with just the Karma Seal and a tad bit of taijutsu alone. He's able to fight an outer card member by himself. Just imagine once Kawaki learns ninjutsu, he can actually take over the entire world. Time skip. But I won't do too much talking, but before we get to the video, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel because our goal is to reach 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So the only way that we can make that happen is by liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. So that being said, let's get to it. Okay, so first getting into the episode, we see Team 7, Konohamaru, and Katsusuke checking on Kawaki because they have no clue who he is, saying that he was the vessel up in the airship. And this is where it gets juicy because the first minute and a half right before the episode opening, Kawaki and Garo just started boxing and the animation was absolute flawless. And it's so funny because they made the Kawaki versus Garo fight scene amazing. And in the manga, this is probably like one of the coolest moments, but like not the best. So just imagine once we get Naruto versus Delta, Jigen versus Naruto and Sasuke, and so on. Now don't get me wrong, I'm truly grateful for this episode. I'm just saying that if you think that this episode was amazing and flawless, just keep on waiting because there's so many more amazing moments in the manga just waiting to come to the anime. So now getting back to the Kawaki versus Garo fight, it was absolute insane. Now I've always thought that Kawaki was powerful, but oh my gosh, this episode right here made me give Kawaki more credit than what I was giving him before, such as his fighting skills, because Kawaki is constantly fighting or sparring against Jigen and the car members. So he's building up that fighting experience up under his sleeve. So just imagine if you're constantly sparring against a god, over time you're going to become naturally powerful, even if you are losing those fights. And during this battle, you can definitely see that Kawaki is quick with his reaction timing. He's constantly thinking of different moves to defeat his opponents. This man Kawaki is using his hardening ability to slide across the battlefield. Like, this is amazing. During the first half of the fight, Kawaki is putting the hands. He's comboing an outer card member by himself. And from what I was seeing during this fight, Kawaki and Boruto, they're rivals. They're quote unquote even. But the question is, can Boruto do the same thing that Kawaki was able to do against Garo? So please comment down below on who y'all think would win in a fight, Kawaki versus Boruto in the current episode of the anime, because I feel like some of y'all will bring up Momoshiki's abilities and Kawaki not losing the karma. But getting back to the first half of the fight, we see Kawaki and Garo taking a break, and just the short things can make episodes so great. And right here we see Kawaki taking a deep breath and just dashes at Garo. I'm absolutely terrified of Kawaki's potential. He's doing all of this with the Karma Seal alone. He even said that he hates using Karma's powers. So just imagine once Kawaki learns how to use ninjutsu and how to fight the proper way in taijutsu, he's going to be a god. So that being said, since we see Kawaki's potential, that means that Boruto and the entire new generation have to become much more powerful from what we've seen during the time skip of Kawaki or somebody controlling him, taking over the world. So Kawaki finally gets exhausted and Garo turns the fight around. We see Garo zuplexing Kawaki and tossing him up in the air as if he was throwing an alley-oop to LeBron James. And back to what I was saying about Kawaki being quick on his feet in a battle, he somehow thinks of using the hardening ability off of his body while up in the air, so by the time that he comes back down, he can counter Garo's sword attack. So Kawaki uses his final ability on Garo, which was using the hardening ability sword attack. And I guess Garo's body was so hard that it made the hardening ability shatter in pieces. And back to what I was saying before, that those small things can really make episodes so great. And this moment right here was Kawaki realizing that his hardening ability shattered in pieces, and he says, "Damn it!" And right after that, Garo just bodies him into the ground. And right when we thought that Kawaki was done for, Boruto and Kawaki activates the Karma Seal for the first time with each other. So of course this happened because the two Karma Seals met for the first time. And Garo gets absolutely terrified because this was the Karma Seal that destroyed his face, that made him go bald. He has no chin, his entire face is messed up. That was because of this Karma Seal. So now Garo is finally seeing that same like pattern again, which is like years later once Kawaki is actually more powerful. And Kawaki just destroys Garo's left arm as if it was a bag of rice. And Kawaki is upset because he's saying that this power isn't his. He'd rather obtain his power by himself instead of borrowing someone else's power. So while Kawaki is upset, he's walking towards Garo, and Garo is shaking because, like I said, this is the power that destroyed his face. So the only thing that Garo can do right now is to spam those little blast attacks, and Kawaki is just absorbing every attack and getting closer and closer and closer. And Kawaki is right there up in his face, so he uses the Karma Seal to boost his hardening ability to destroy Garo's entire body with a single blow. But that wasn't the final blow. Kawaki decided to take it to the extreme by blasting Garo's entire body alongside the battlefield. This attack was so powerful that it ripped Garo's entire body in half. Just imagine once Kawaki is more powerful, plus the Karma Seal abilities, he can probably vaporize somebody's body into dust. This blast could have killed Team 7, Konohamaru, and Katsusuke if it wasn't for Boruto. Boruto was able to use the Karma Seal to absorb this insane blast attack. And it's crazy because Boruto seems very skilled and very knowledgeable of using this new power that he's never used before. So the episode ends off with Kawaki going unconscious from using this powerful attack, and Team 7 or Boruto decides to take Kawaki to the Hidden Leaf Village to meet Naruto Uzumaki. And that will be the end of the video. If y'all enjoyed the episode review and the episode, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Lord 7th, and we out.